Shalom, fellowship. I hope everything's going well with all of you. I'm sorry I'm not able to make it live today, but as the fellowship is live, I am celebrating with all of my family in the land of Israel my father's 80th birthday. And so that's a big deal. And in honor of my father, I want to give over the Torah of this week. This week it starts off with this one word, Va'etchanan, and Moses prayed. But in Hebrew, Va'etchanan means, and I prayed, specifically with the aleph in the beginning. And maybe right there is the key. Tehila taught me this over Shabbat. It's like the one time where Moses isn't given what he asks. So many times he prays on behalf of Israel, and God hears him, the greatest prophet of the time. And here he asks just to go into the land of Israel. And he's told no. The Midrash really goes into it. The Midrash says that Moses says, you know what? Turn me into an animal. I'll give up life as a human. I just want to walk in the land. Make me into some sort of, make me a cow, make me a goat. I just want to walk in the land of Israel. God says, no, make me a bird. I just want to fly. I just want to fly over the Holy Land. God says, no, just make me a fish. I'll just swim right up to the banks of the Holy Land and be right on the sands of the shore. And then God says, no. And it's like, why is God saying no here? What is all this about? And I think that the answer lies in the word Va'etchanan, and I prayed. Because why was he left alone? I mean, why weren't all of the Jewish people praying for Moses to enter into the land of Israel? I mean, I think I heard Ephraim Goldberg say it's almost like, I have like a Tehila WhatsApp group. He's like, all right, we got to pray together. Come on, guys, come and join the WhatsApp group. And he's alone in the WhatsApp Tehillim group. And he's there praying for himself, and the Jewish people don't pray with him. And the Midrash says that had the Jewish people all come together, and had they prayed together with Moshe, God would have said yes. But the fact that Moshe was left alone in his own prayers says he's just not meant to be. He's not meant to be the leader that brings them into the land of Israel. And so what a beautiful thing that our fellowship is, that all of us start the fellowship with a prayer together. We all come from around the world, from different backgrounds and different cultures, and just praying for the welfare of Israel, praying for the welfare of the Jewish people, praying for the forces of good to overcome the forces of evil, and kochenu be'achdutenu, that our strength is in our unity. And this week's portion we talk about the Shema, and that's so powerful. Every morning and every night we say you should love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and all your might. And we've talked a lot about that, but me'od, the last word, doesn't mean might. Me'od means very. It means to love God with all your heart, with all your soul, and all of your very. It's really to love God with everything you have. And I don't think that's telling us how to love God. It's not telling us, well, if you love, love like this, and love like that, and love with your heart, and love also with your mind. I think it's actually defining for us what love is. To love something really is to love it with all your heart, with all your soul, and all your might. That's what love is. And Moses is saying, I love the land of Israel so much, I'll give it all. I'll be an animal. I'll be a bird. I'll be a fish. Whatever I need, I just love the land. And so what do we learn from these two things juxtaposed to each other? It's saying that, so many of us, we have things that we love, but we sort of hold ourselves back. And we don't prioritize those things properly in our own lives. And it's like we have been given such a gift to the things that we love. The things that we love exist in our lives. Don't ever take them for granted. Love them with everything that we have. If it's, your father's 80th birthday, if it's your anniversary that's coming up, if it's your child's birthday, there's just so much good if we just open our eyes to see it. And it's to love what we love, and to not hold back. And so this fellowship, we should all be blessed to love with all our heart, with all our soul, and all our might, and to know that in this generation, what Moses couldn't accomplish with all of his prayers, we have the opportunity of being in the land of Israel, of visiting the land of Israel, of moving to the land of Israel. Just get on the next plane. It's available to us now. And so we should really love it with all our hearts, with all our soul, and all our might. All right, my friends, I will see you again next week. Shalom.